Well, good morning. Everybody today, beautiful spring day. Reverend, glad to have you with us this morning. All right. Okay, we'll call the Washington County Commissioners Court meeting to order Tuesday, March 24th, 2026 at 9 a.m. Commissioner Majewski, would you do the honors, please?
Yes, this morning we have Mr. Randy Wells with Faith Mission do the invocation, then we'll do the pledges.
Let us pray. Father God, in the name of Jesus Christ, we bow in your presence and we thank you for this Commissioners Court, public servants that have committed their lives to the betterment of this county. We thank you for all the county employees, and we thank you for all who've gathered here today to deliberate and to be able to receive blessings from our constituents. Now, God, we ask that you anoint this meeting. Let it be what you'd have it to be. In Jesus Christ's name, amen.
Amen.
Our pledges.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Texas flag.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
For everyone you pull off, 2 more, come on.
Item number 3, discussion and possible action of the approval of pending Washington County Expo rental regulations contract. This morning we have one of those. It is for a crawfish boil on April the 12th. Anybody like crawfish? April the 12th, a good chance to get some. Okay,
I make a motion to approve the Washington County Expo rental regulation contracts and give the judge permission to sign.
Second.
motion been made and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Item number 4, discussion and possible action on the approval of subdivision variance requests for a land division fronting Phillips Lane and Quarry Road, 19.94 acres, located in the Hawkins Isaiah K. Survey, Tract 20A-057 in Precinct 3. Mr. Stokes.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Yes, we do have a variance request application today. The parent tract is just shy of 20 acres. We're looking at 4 lots proposed, the largest of which is going to be on that frontage there. That's going to span back to the back, which is 10.22 acres. 2.25 acres are being proposed, and 1 right at the intersection of Quarry and Phillips would be 5.22. The minimum road frontage is approximately 260 feet. That we've measured out from this. There is an existing home and OSSF in place. We've verified that the proposed lot lines would meet all setback requirements and all other regulatory requirements for subdivision. We are recommending approval of this variance today.
Are there any questions?
No.
I make a motion to approve the subdivision variance request for a land division fronting Phillips Lane and Quarry Road, 19.94 acres, located in the Hawkins Isaiah K. Survey, Tract 20A-057, Precinct 3.
Second?
Motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the motion carries. Item number 5, discussion and possible action on the approval of a subdivision variance request for land division fronting Horge Road, 10.08 acres, located in the Friar Daniel B. Survey, Tract 90A-042, Precinct 3. Mr. Stokes.
Yes, sir. This is another application for variance subdivision. The parent tract is just over 10 acres. They're looking at subdividing this into 2 separate lots. This is quite a long stretch, or I guess a deep stretch, I guess we should say. The primary frontage with an existing home does front Harge. As you can see, it goes back approximately 3,000 feet back over to Lewis. They're actually planning on breaking that along the center and having an the existing home to stay with approximately 3 acres with 7 acres to the back. The minimum frontage is 60 foot. That said, in this particular case, the existing access off of Harge is 85 and the rear is 110. So with that one, it is meeting all of our frontage requirements and acreage requirements, although it seems very thin and long, I guess you would say. With that said, we have also verified the OSSF, that'd be the septic facility on site, and it is well within bounds for the new proposed lot line in place. With that said, we do recommend approval of this variance request that we brought to you today.
I make a motion to approve the subdivision variance request for land division fronting Harge Road, 10.08 acres located in the Friar Daniel B. Survey, Tract 90A-042.
Second?
Motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item, Judge.
Item number 6, discussion and possible action on the EDS budget amendment to recognize unexpected revenue, the donations from Magnolia Oil and Gas, and to increase the corresponding expense line items, paving materials and rock base. Ms. Hollis?
Yes, this is just to allocate the donation that was received from Magnolia Oil and Gas a couple of weeks ago. It allows us to recognize the revenue and then increase EDS's expense budget so that it will all balance in the end. It won't show an over budget on anything.
Right.
Very good. Nice donation.
Very nice.
I make a motion to approve the action on an EDS budget amendment to recognize unexpected revenue donations from Magnolia Oil and Gas to increase the corresponding expense line items, paving materials, and rock base.
I'll second that.
Motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Item number 7, discussion and possible action on the acceptance of donated event tickets pursuant to Texas Government Code 81.032 from the local fund for the distribution to the sheriff's office, constable's office, EMS, and E91.
Yes, I just want to make some clarification on this agenda item. I thought that it was Plan North. It is not Plan North that donated them. It is the local fund. And we have Miss Beal here that is a member of the local fund, and we appreciate your donation to the different entities for that. And yeah, we look forward.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes,
Good
please.
morning.
Yes, we did donate, and we just want to thank our first responders. We really appreciate the work that everyone does, and this organization will be able to help many of the youth in our community.
Well, thank you so much.
It was a great event.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed
And for transparency purposes, we always want to have donations like this on Commissioner's Court agenda so that it
That
is
includes
publicly
monetary and
accepted.
in kind.
Yes.
So,
Absolutely.
I make a motion to approve the acceptance of donated event tickets pursuant to Texas Government Code 81.032 from the local fund for distribution to the sheriff's office, constable's office, EMS, and E911.
I'll second.
Motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Item number 8, discussion and possible action regarding the acceptance of a donation pursuant to Texas Government Code 81.032 from Operation Safe Shield in the approximate amount of $30,895.50 to the Washington County Sheriff's Office for the purchase and installation of protective windshields for 10 patrol vehicles. Sheriff Holloway?
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Yeah, this organization, Operation Safe Shield, is in the business of outfitting patrol cars in the Brazos Valley area with ballistic shields, primarily windshields, ballistic door panels, and ballistic side windows. We have received a donation for the installation of 10 windshields, ballistic windshields, for our patrol vehicles. Dr. Dorn and his organization has worked diligently around the Brazos Valley area to outfit all the law enforcement agencies there. They're currently working on the ones in Washington County and in Robertson County at this time. So,
Okay.
Very good.
Are these windshields going into the ones that we own or the ones that are enterprise?
both,
Both?
yes,
Will you be able to take them out of the enterprise and put the,
yes.
perfect?
I make a motion accepting the donation pursuant to Texas Local Government Code 81.032 for the Operation Safe Shield in approximate amount of $30,895.50 to the Washington County Sheriff's Office for the purchase and installation of protective windshields for 10 patrol vehicles.
Second.
Motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item number 9, presentation of the Sheriff's Office monthly report. Sheriff Holloway?
Yes. All right, our February 2026 monthly report. If we go ahead and start on page 1 with our NIBRS reporting, we see that our Group A offenses, we had an 84% clearance rate of 25 offenses and 11 arrests. For our Group B offenses, we also had an 84% clearance rate of 38 offenses with 27 arrests, which gives us an overall clearance rate of 84% for February, of 63 offenses, 53 are cleared with 38 arrests. And you see we had 0 juvenile offenses for the month.
That's good.
So if we go to page 2, this is our monthly activity report. We'll start with our jail division. Our total number of inmates booked into jail increased from 95 to 108 for the month, but our average daily population went down from 99 to 94.
I noticed that. I was gonna ask you, y'all are doing something right. What?
You know, it's a collaborative effort with everybody that's involved in the criminal justice system.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it was just interesting to see those numbers, because it's good to keep our ADP as low as we can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job.
And in our jail division, we currently have, well, for that month, we had 5 vacancies. And in our law enforcement division, we had 11 vacancies. 3 of those are cadets that are in the police academy right now. And we are in the process of selecting cadets for the police academy that starts in July. And some of the comparative categories, our assist calls increased from 27 to 41. Our false alarms fell from 53 to 29.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, as I pointed out last month, that 53 number was weather-related.
Okay,
We had a
gotcha.
lot of calls from the same location. So
Oh, that's right.
it's about on average right now. Our adult arrest decreased from 71 to 67. Our welfare concerns went from 43 to 34. And our motor vehicle crashes increased by 3 from 40
Look at our livestock.
to 40 from 37. Now, our loose livestock calls increased from 52 to 81, so that's a 56% increase there.
crazy.
They're pushing out, trying to get that
Yep.
good grass.
Pushing
Yeah.
through that fence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That green grass,
Johnson grass.
that's right.
the grass is greener on the other side of the
Yeah,
fence.
absolutely. Yeah. And our overall traffic enforcement increased. Our citations went from 89 to 101. Our warnings went from 297 to 338 for the month. We also saw our reckless driver calls increase from 11 to 19. But our arrest warrants that we served dropped from 83 to 59. And we had 3 death investigations during the month. But overall, our incident responses increased from 2,384 to 2,420 for the month. And our criminal cases and case reports that are filed with prosecutors decreased 38 to 35 and 128 to 119 respectfully. And we received $300 in cash donations. If we go to page 3, that's our City of Burton report. So overall, our activity increased with 135 responses compared to 104 the previous month, for a 5.58% of our total calls. Most of those are officer-initiated, close patrols, business checks, traffic enforcement, things of that nature. Our page 4 is our crimes graph. And so we'll see that our Group B offenses were at 38, a little bit more than the previous month, and our Group A offenses at 25, which is a slight increase from the previous month as well. Page 5 is our property crimes graph. We'll see we had 0 thefts reported in the county for the month, and we had 1 burglary reported. So on page 6, this is a graph for our traffic enforcement. See, we had 40 crashes during February, and then on page 7 is our heat map for the crashes. And what you don't see like last month is any red areas on there. So that means we didn't have a cluster of crashes in one area. They're pretty much spread out along the main corridors of the roads. All right, page 8 is our criminal arrest graph. So our Group A arrests, we're at 11, so that's up by 5, and Group B offenses was at 27, which is up by 11. And page 9 breaks down our jail bookings by agency. The Sheriff's Office booked in 55 into the jail. Burnham PD booked in 43, and our other law enforcement partners operating in the county booked in 10. Page 10 is our average daily population. We'll see it drop down to 94 from 99. Page 11 breaks out our jail bookings by gender. 21 females were booked into the jail. 0 pregnant females were booked in. And 87 males. And page 12 is our transports. So we saw a slight decrease in transports at 33, down from 35 the previous month. And so that includes our taking inmates who've been sentenced to TDC, taking them to Huntsville, bench warrants for other counties, ER visits, medical, any type of a medical appointment, MHMR, detainers, city court, any reason we have to take a inmate out of our facility to someplace else.
Sheriff, is there a way that we can break this down? I think it would be good for the court to see kind of broken out, like what is TDCJ, bench warrants, municipal court, juvenile and arrest and detainers versus anything that correlates with medical. I just think it would be good to have those broken out in the transports. That way we can kind of monitor that for.
Yeah. We can put that on a graph on page 2 of the activity report under the jail division. It does say how many TDC transports we have, how many bench warrants, emergency room, medical appointments, detainers, MHMR.
I think what she's saying is separate.
It would just be nice to see them side by side. That
Side by
way we
side
can
on a
kind of
graph?
track 'em.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Yeah, because I mean, I see them broken down there, but
Well, basically separating the medical
yeah. They're-
transports from
Yeah.
the
Well,
the
yeah,
other
because
type.
you can see here clearly the majority of them are for all the detainers, MHMR and municipal, but I'm wondering if maybe we should pump in the MHMR with the medical, dental stuff, or something for us to discuss.
Okay. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Okay.
And then the last page, page 13, is our City of Burton graph. It's at 135 calls, most of those officer-initiated calls out in that area compared to 104 in January. And that concludes our February 2026 monthly report. Any questions?
Did y'all offer the job to one of those in the jail, the lieutenant?
Yes.
Oh,
They have not been notified yet.
Oh,
Yeah, that will happen today.
all right.
Yeah.
it'll
Awesome.
have to happen today now.
Well, I just didn't know if you offered it yet. I know you were looking at it.
Absolutely, yeah. And I appreciate your help on that board and that interview board. It's such an important process.
Yeah, it was. It was
when
nice to
we
be
go
on
to
it.
the selection and promoting people to a position of higher responsibility.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, and it's good to see that people in-house are applying for that.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And Sheriff, while we're here, just for for the public, if you wanted to share an update on where we are with the, I know we're nearing the end of the jail kitchen and laundry room expansion or renovation project. So just thought you could give everybody an
roof.
update. And the roof, yeah.
Right. So on the jail kitchen is fully functional. It is operating. It is great. It's a state-of-the-art facility there. Lots of room, lots of places to do things, great equipment to work with in there. On the laundry area, that was the old kitchen. It's fixing to be turnkey. They're making some minor adjustments on that, and the same with the roof. I think they were up on the roof yesterday, fixing a few things. They were back out this morning, I saw. So we're looking forward to having those within the facility and that protection on top of our facility,
And hopefully no more leaks.
hopefully.
Well, I will tell you, the folks in the kitchen really like the kettle. I found out that
Yeah.
that's the thing they like the most.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Well,
They,
the
would-
last-
they brag about it.
The last thing on the roof was the lightning arresting system, right?
Right.
That was the last thing to get that and we're ready to go.
Get that, we're ready to go.
I don't know how you'll act without having any construction going on, really.
Well, you know, it's probably, there were probably ongoing construction things, right? Yeah, just from the maintenance standpoint of the facility,
Yeah.
right? I got a great maintenance crew that stays on top of things, and they fix things that break.
And just for the benefit of the public, the previous jail kitchen was probably, I would say, the same size as like a small dorm room, which is very inefficient. And so we now have, as the sheriff said, a very large, state-of-the-art, fully functioning kitchen that has plenty of area for dry storage and basically all the things that we need, not just for now, but in the event that we grow and
For
into the future.
Right, absolutely.
And we need to point out also that it's paid for with ARPA funds.
ARPA
Yes.
funds, grant
Yes.
funding.
There wasn't any local tax dollars involved in that. Okay, we need a motion.
We need a motion. I make a motion to approve the sheriff's monthly report.
I'll second that.
Motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you, Sheriff.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Item number 10, presentation of the following monthly reports. County Clerk. Brinsman.
Good morning,
Good
everyone.
morning.
Good morning.
All right, so February was a very, very busy month for us. Took in about 78,500, which is way above average. We've been averaging for the last year in the mid-60s. So this was a busy month. As you'll see as we go through our average daily revenue is about $4,000 a day, which is a lot for us. Moving to docket, you'll see a lot of that's due to court stuff this month. Recording and everything was down. Court stuff is usually up. That revenue by docket there, usually it's 50-50, half court, half general, which is recording and stuff. But it's 60-40 about the in February. So everything was up. You know, criminal was about half of what we took in. So a lot of criminal payments, a lot of fines being collected. Moving on to the distribution of fees, just a few things to highlight, kind of where all that funding's going. Everything in here is up, even OPR and things I said was down, but the revenue was still up on those. I just want to highlight state fees on there, 9,000. It's about 12% of what we collected. We like to keep that, not that we have much control, but we like to see that between 10 and 12% because that's money that goes to the state. The county doesn't keep that. So if we can keep that lower, the more funding gets distributed through the county. And Crime Stoppers, $250 or almost $240 to Crime Stoppers. That's always good to see as well. Moving on, OPR, 532. That's down from 561. Usually, last year we averaged around 600 a month, so kind of had a slow start to the year there.
Yeah.
5 plats recorded. Just want to note, moving forward, beginning April 1st, we're going to kind of change the way we record plats. Right now, plats are being recorded. If you come in and there's a 2-sheet plat, it's getting assigned 2 plat numbers currently. Beginning April 1st, we're going to change that, and those will be filed under the same plat number. So
Good.
you're going to see the plat filed number go
Drop.
down
Yeah.
just accordingly because someone comes in with an 8-page plat. It's just going to be 1 and not 8 moving
Good.
forward. So you'll see that number dip, but it'll help in storage because it's just taking up. We're not going to fill the cabinets up as quickly, but it will kind of decrease our revenue a little bit. But I think that's a fair trade-off. Vital records were down slightly. Births were 23, deaths 26. Marriage licenses stayed the same at 18 there. County court at law cases filed. We had 39. 39 criminal, down slightly. 22 probates. This is where I talked about the court side being up. Probates were high, and civil at 18. Back-to-back months of 18 civil cases is pretty high. Usually we sit between 5 and 10 a month on those.
Oh, wow.
So we're seeing the 290 condemnation cases are being filed. So the state is
Oh,
are
I
filing
see.
all those. As far as dispositions, we had 56 criminal cases disposed and 5 civil cases disposed. So, and that is all for me.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, thank you, sir. Okay, district clerk's report.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Any comments or questions about the district clerk's report? Auditor, Ms. Hollis?
I like your report, it's very nice.
Yeah.
This month, the remaining to spend or collect would be 83.34%. The general fund is 47% remaining to collect, and EDS is 41%. So tax money is coming in. Expenses, the general fund 81% remaining to spend, and EDS 93%. The sales tax was almost equal to last year. It was down $868 compared to last year, so close enough. And we have collected about 20% of the expected budgeted amount of sales tax. ARPA funding, the funds remaining is $291,849. That is as of the end of February. There was a bill, some bills in March, but this is February. And then the interest earned year to date is $565,424. And I will meet with Mr. Bass next month to do the reporting to the state on the funds,
good.
and so that should be just about ready to close out, I would think.
Okay.
Also, the ClearGov budgeting and transparency piece is posted on the website.
Oh, good.
It is under
Saw that.
financial transparency. There's 2 links there to take you to, one to the transparency site and one to the digital budget book. So,
And it is fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you
Josh,
for
did you
all
get
your
that?
work on that.
it's a work in progress still. There's
It
plenty
is.
of things we can add to it, but it's a good place to start, I feel like. So, all of the documents have been submitted to the outside auditors, and they will be here in a few weeks to do the on-site audit, and so we are on track to have that completed in June this year.
Good.
And that's all I have.
That's awesome.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Very good, thank you. Okay, Justice of the Peace report. Any comments or questions about the Justice of the Peace report? Hearing none, okay, tax assessor collector, Ms. Gaskamp?
Treasurer.
Okay, treasurer's report. Ms. Peggy?
Good morning.
Good
Good morning.
I'm going to be short and sweet. We're moving right along, making money, doing the investments with the best rates we can find right now. They're down some, obviously, but as always, everything balances.
Any questions or comments about the treasurer's report? Hearing none, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, constables report? Any questions or comments about the constable's report? Okay, elections. I think they're still counting ballots.
They got a lot going on.
I mean, they do. They're trying to wrap up. Got a deadline.
Wrap up to start over again.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, veterans report, Mr. Purcell.
Good morning, Judge,
Good morning. Good
Commissioners.
morning, sir.
Good
How are you?
So last month, I was asked to provide a little more detail on what numbers mean as far as this big overall number of 268 for this month of contacts and 80 for veterans and dependents or forms completed. So there are 7 categories that I put down on, there we go. And you can see those, the intent is to have numbers on each of those 7 categories so that you know how 268, for example, breaks out. I wasn't able to capture that as we really started to develop this the 4th week of last month. So next month, you'll see the numbers broken out.
Break down.
That's great.
But the numbers or the categories rather being benefits, health care. And I've tried to, on each of these, I've tried to break out specifically what is meant when I say benefits, what's meant by health care, military honors, and we did have one of those. F.L. Sidenblad was a, I believe he was an Army veteran that we did memorial honors for. But to continue on with category 4 education, 5 home loans and life insurance. Believe it or not, you can get up to $40,000 in life insurance from the VA. Not that great of a deal if you're looking at overall, if you're comparing it with other life insurance out there, but what it is a good deal for is for veterans that cannot get any other form of life insurance otherwise.
Right.
Support. So that's a big category. Technical. So believe it or not, you can get ID cards online for VA healthcare now. It used to be, and this is the case for decades, you would have to go all the way into Houston or all the way to Temple, even based on where you saw your doctor at. Recently, it's been College Station in addition to where you can get a healthcare ID card, but now you can get them online. But it is kind of a technical challenge for a lot of veterans to be able to do that, and so my office is able to do that, and I'm happy to provide it.
Yeah.
So there is, and I've spoken with this in our meetings also, there is kind of a digital divide that you see generationally. There were generations and older generations, the older generations not being brought up in the technical world that we're in now. So I'm happy to support them in what they need as far as digital availability of veterans resources is concerned. Property tax is on there because there is quite a bit associated with property tax in our veterans that might have a service-connected disability, and even family members or whether widows of veterans that passed away from a service-related disability. There's a property tax advantage that they can use, and that can get kind of complicated for them.
Yeah.
It's especially for the widows. They've added a newer statute effective this year that helps them with their property taxes. It's a 100% deduction.
That's fantastic.
It's an amazing benefit. Sometimes moving on, but sometimes veterans will come in needing assistance with jobs or even resumes or looking for work. There are plenty of veteran organizations out there that help them find work. There's also records that I will help them go out and retrieve. And finally, public engagement on the last one on 7 veterans organizations. I see them regularly every month. This past month, we had an Elks Veterans Dinner that I was happy to be a part of and happy to speak at. And next month, we're going to have a visit on KWHI, thanks to the VFW.
Oh, good.
They've asked me to go on to that and speak a little bit about veterans benefits. So those are just examples of public engagement. Did you have any questions on those?
Nope, thanks for breaking it down that way.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for everything.
And you see how our numbers on the year for 2026 break out. 81 forms completed on behalf of veterans' dependents and 261 contacts on average per month.
Well, we're very grateful for your service.
Yeah.
You've continued to, increase the awareness, and it's clear that you get busier year over year. So we thank you for that service.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Continue to impress, and are you still getting clients, I suppose is the word, from outside the immediate area?
Yes, sir, that happens.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know it does. Yes. Well, thanks for your service, appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Mr.
Thank you.
President.
Item number 11, discussion and possible action on the approval of accounts payable. Mr. Kramer?
Hello again. Today, we will be paying $517,954.77 in bills. The one thing that is, I guess, the biggest standout is the sales tax agreement for the, which is $172,000 going out.
Yep, the rebate.
Rebate, yes, thank you.
Correct.
But
The rest of them
Academy
are-
is also another 43,000.
Yeah, that's for Baker
Yes.
Academy.
And then we got the pension plan for the volunteers, 23,000.
Oh, that is true.
Yep.
That is in there.
Yep, mounts up.
I make a motion to approve accounts payable.
Yeah.
Second.
Motion been made, seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, we are adjourned.
Oh,
No.
that was just
That
that.
was accounts.
That was accounts payable, Judge.
Oh, excuse me, I was trying to get out really faster with it.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right.
All
Item
those
number
in favor?
11, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item number 12,
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
motion been made and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, we are adjourned. Just skip one of them. Oh, come on.